What is going on, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, it's on now. Let's go, guys. We got the first fish on the bank. I've been out here for an hour now, waiting for this tide to switch around and wait for the action to start picking up. I had one bite on one rod and we missed the fish, and then I turned around and saw my other rod going down. I'm like, yep, it's time to start the show. It's time to start the show. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a hot bite. But there we go. We got ourselves a nice President's Day kitty. About 4 pounds right there. What's going on? DJ's in the house. John Euler, Michael Murillo, 20 awesome people in the house. 12 thumbs up already. And we starting off with a fish. Let's get this bait back in the water so we can try to catch some more. What's going on? Artists in the house. Chris. All right, let me get this fish out and get the rod back out. And we got Gizzard shad courtesy of Richard Montano. And we got a carp for bait. That's what we're using for bait today, guys. Up. Middle rod's getting the action now. Come on, take the rod down. Or is it the stick? It may be the stick on here. Nah, disregard. It's just a stick. It's a damn plastic stick. Alright. Let me set this on the ground real quick so I can get my bait back out there. And we went with a nice chunk of gizzard shad right there. What's going on? Eric is in the house. Appreciate you guys popping in. But yeah, we got a nice chunk of gizzard shad on the hook. It's actually still good. I don't even have to rehook it. Sit and wait for the next fish. Man, it's a great day to be out fishing, guys. It's a great day to be out here fishing on the Potomac River, looking for some big blues. There's been some nice fish caught over here from the bank. Not at this exact spot, but there've been some nice fish caught on the bank over the weekend. On the Potomac River. Richard Montano caught. Oh man, Dink over Stink, what's going on, champ? Rich and Leo is in the house. Dennis, what's going on? I have not gone deep sea fishing before. That's something I definitely want to do. Definitely want to get into doing. I want to definitely go do some offshore fishing for sure. Let's see, we got the phone as bright as we can. Sorry guys, the sun is up over this way, so it doesn't illuminate my face this way. Maybe if I try something real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me put my phone on the charger. We don't want this dying on us. Come on. Are we charging now? All right, we're charging. We are charging. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. What's going on? Jeremy's in the house. Richard Montano, he's out fishing too as well. He caught us. He caught a 40-pounder over the weekend. I don't know. I don't even. Okay, it's on now. Let's see if that helps. I don't know. It may help. I got a light on now. Chunky style, got the light on. Skull Rush is in the house. 31 awesome people already in the house. 24 thumbs up. We got gizzard shad and we got carp, courtesy of Richard Montano. He was out fishing over the weekend and he was on a nice fire bite. He was on some fish. He got some nice size carp. And he got some gizzard shad. David's in the house. What's going on, champ? Donald Ware. Hold on, let me turn my do not disturb. There we go. Had to put the phone on do not disturb. I gotta go out at least to one of your spots this year. As soon as the weather breaks, I'm gonna be back out there in the yak. I'm gonna be back out there doing my kayak fishing for sure. Once probably midway through March, definitely in April. By the beginning of April, I'll definitely be out there in the kayak. So we got about a little over a month left. Bank fishing it. Kevy Kev is in the house. What's going on, Kevy Kev? Yak time is imminent. Absolutely, I cannot wait. Also, I'm gonna get the boat out too as well. Got to get the boat out. It's we're getting warmer out, so now it's a little easier to work out outside on the boat and stuff. I'll fish outside, but man, doing any types of, you know, work with your fingers and all that stuff when it's too cold, I ain't messing with it, man. I ain't messing with it. Cold hands and trying to remove nuts and bolts and all that stuff, nah. No nonsense today. No nonsense today. We already got the skunk off the live stream. And we started off with a nice 4-pound fish. See, I kind of cheated, y'all. I cheated. I've been out here since about 11 o'clock, I say, a little, maybe 10:40, 10:50. I've had my baits in the water. And I was like, man, I'm not going live until a ride goes down. Until the ride goes down. High tide was at 11 o'clock. Yes, I will be in Louisville for the Catfish Conference. I'll be arriving in town Thursday, sometime in Thursday afternoon. I will be arriving in town. And it's going to be on and popping when we get there. I cannot wait to meet everybody. I cannot wait to have a good time. Definitely super excited for my very first Catfish Conference. I got all my merchandise packed up in the tubs yesterday, and I'm excited. I will have a little table set up over there at the YouTube booth, either the YouTube booth or the Catfish Clothing. I may be more at the Catfish Clothing setup. I'm riding down with Chris from Catfish Clothing. We're gonna get him set up and, you know, help him set up his booth and everything too. Just because super chats are fun. Absolutely, man. Appreciate the $1.99. You know, we appreciate the support. You know, we appreciate you guys that do the super chats. We appreciate you guys that watch, that share the content, and that help our YouTube channels grow. Because that's what that money goes to. You know, when you guys do the super chats, the people that join the memberships, all that stuff, nobody has to do it. You guys do it out of the kindness of your heart, and it helps us come out here and you know, entertain and have some fun. You know, put on a show for you guys. So we appreciate that. You know, we keep it all positive vibes, all positive energy, all that negativity. We just boom, boom, karate chop it, curve it to the side. You know, We don't do that on the live stream. Social media is not the time and the place for the negative vibes and the negative energy. We don't do that over here, man. There's enough negative vibes and enough negative energy in the world. We don't do that over here. We've always done that from day one. No real loss. Boom, 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 boom. With the $5 boom. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we keep a no negative vibes, no negative energy safe zone up in this place. We don't do it. Annette is in the house. Bugman is in the house. What's going on? Appreciate y'all popping up in here for some live stream fishing today. I had to get out here today. This is the only day I'll be able to go fishing this week. Because tomorrow, you know, I'm going to be working and, you know, family stuff, you know, the last day before I go on the trip. I'm getting ready for CatCon, and then I'll be on the road, and then we'll be in CatCon. So no more time for fishing, so we had to come out here and get it in today. Chunky Cats is driving and listening. What's going on, Chunky? We got one fish so far. The bite is, it's not stay home, but it's not fire either. You know, we're in between that stay home and fire. We're just happy to get fish. That's what we're happy. It's the winter time. You know how wintertime fishing is. Bank fishing too as well. You know, it's a little tough, it's a little challenging. But we're fishing shallow flats between 10 and 18, 20 feet deep. And it's gonna be 60 degrees today. The sun is out, bright blue skies. It's warming up the water temps. So I'm hoping as the water temps warm up and the tide is switching to outgoing now. So now we got outgoing tide. Hopefully that brings some more kitties up shallow feeding. So we'll see. We will see. I've had some pretty good success at this spot. The month of January and the month of February. Chunky on an eel buying mission. I cried because of skunks, PBs, and eel slime. There's no crying in fishing. That's what we're here for. We're here for some fishing. We're here for some laughs. We're here for some entertainment. We're here to have a good time. And glad to get the skunk off. I sure am, and I want to thank you so much for the gift from Brad Cottle. It's so awesome. What's going on, Dan Barrett? I'm your Huckleberry is in the house. That's one thing too. I gotta remember to send Brad a message because I gotta add some sinkers to my order. I got 6-ounce cannonballs, but I also need to get some 5-ounce coin sinkers too as well. So I gotta message him and add about 20 pounds of 5-ounce coin sinkers. So then I'll be good for this whole year. Have all my sinkers, won't need them anymore. Awesome day, jealous I'm not out there. What's going on, SF Outdoors? It is a beautiful day out here. It is a beautiful day out here on the Potomac River. And pretty much up and down the East Coast, we have really good weather. It's gonna be highs of 60s. This feels like spring. Feels like springtime out here. How long you gonna be live? Jose is in the house. What's going on, Jose? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That all depends on the fish activity. If we don't get on a fire bite here, I will maybe relocate, but I'm not staying till dark. Maybe as the sun sets, then we'll pack it up. I didn't even bring my light because I didn't plan on staying out here till dark. So I don't even have my light. That's back at the truck. I seen the race car on your pic. There was just curious if you, okay, I guess he's having a conversation with somebody. Annette is in the house. Darren Barrett is in the house. Appreciate you coming up. What's going on? Still Linya is in the house. We got 49 awesome people, 37 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys coming up in here and hanging out with us, kicking it while we trying to get on some fish. We got Gizzard Shad on rod 1, Gizzard Shad on rod 2, and we got carp on rod 3. So far, the only one to catch a fish is Gizzard Shad. I did have a little hit on carp, but we missed the fish. These two rods, I'm actually gonna It's time to recast. I'm gonna recast this middle rod and put it out. Yeah, let me recast this middle rod real quick. Because I've been playing, I'm just trying to find the fish. You know, when you're bank fishing and you're fishing in one spot, what you can do to find the fish is you can just cast in different lanes, cast in different spots, cast at different depths. So that way you can try to find the fish. So I'm gonna send one rod out middle. Right now I have two rods over here towards my left, and I have one rod like 20 yards out to the right. And now I'm gonna just send this one as far out middle as I can. Let's see if that'll help us get on some more fish. What's going on? Christopher's in the house. Jeremy with the 99 cents. Appreciate you, champ. I seen that you and Palmetto. Saw that rod that I just dropped. I think it just settled in. I think it just finally settled in. But I saw some of the pressure pop up off it, thought it was getting tapped. I seen that you guys were out there fishing yesterday. I know you guys were on the struggle bus trying to get some fish in the flats, shallow flats. But was glad you guys were able to get the skunk off. Appreciate the 99 cents, champ. Make it sprinkle, sprinkle. 6 finger slingers in the house. Big fish. That's what we trying to get. Good afternoon. Sunny and warm here in Pigeon Forge. Mama Has is in the house, and tomorrow she got a B-Day. My mama got a B-Day, y'all. Tomorrow she's out in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, celebrating her birthday. And it's a warm, sunny day here too in DC, mama. Waiting on a takedown. What's going on? Kelly's in the house. Appreciate you popping in. DC Metro. El Catfish Grande is in the house. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, champ. Let's see some hogs. That's what we trying to do. We waiting on some hogs, guys. We waiting on some hogs. This spot right here has been very good to me. You know, I fished it last winter, and for the first time, and in fact, you know, found out a lot of knowledge about fishing this spot. And out here again this winter, fishing this spot again. It's a good spot. It's a good spot in the wintertime for sure. So I'm hoping that we get some more fish coming up shallows, coming up active, get them active big blues, looking for something to eat. Sheesh. Cutting it close right there, buddy. That guy's cutting it pretty close there. Well, it's almost that time. I call this as rock. Yes, sir. I done did a lot of fishing up at this spot. Ask the yacker if they see some fish down there. Man, see, that's the thing about this spot. In the springtime, summertime, even the fall time, you get some crazy yakkers out here, and they come like you saw that guy. Some of them even come even closer to the bank. I'm like, you have the whole river, but they want to come right up to the bank. They want to hug the bank. I just don't get it. And then you got the row teams. I've been hit in my kayak out there by a rowboat, by the row teams, just rowing, because they had the back too. They're not paying attention. But each row team has a guide that, you know, that guides them out there in a boat, and they didn't even say anything to them. I'm like, you know, there's a whole bunch of big dummies out there, man. Whole bunch of big dummies. They turn at the last minute, but their paddles still hit my rods, like in my line. So not only do you have to watch out for boaters, but you gotta watch out for yakkers out here when you're fishing. Fishing with Christian is in the house. Dustin C, what's up, man? Hope you get some sweet doggies. I hope so too. I hope so too. We've been having a good stretch of catching. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweet doggies so far this year I've caught. I've caught 6 fish over 20 pounds this year so far. I believe it's 6. I know it's definitely 6. It could be 1 or 2 I'm forgetting about. But definitely 6 fish I've caught over 20 pounds this year. The biggest being 40 pounds. My brother also broke his PB right in the beginning of the year. He caught a 25 and a 35 pounder to start off his year too. That's their official name, Big Dummy Road Team. Big facts, Bexy, big facts. Big Dummy Road Team. Always in the way, because I come out here, I set up shop. I do a lot of kayak catfish tournaments. And I get out here early in the morning, you know, 6 a.m. sometimes even early in that before the sun comes up. And I stamp my ground. I get set up and I go fishing. But man, you get these big dummies come out here, and not just row teams, but you also have a bunch of, you know, people that just have their, you know, $3,000-$4,000 fiberglass rowboat, and they're just rowing too. Man, I gotta keep my whistle on deck. Kayak Catfish came out with a new rod. Yeah, I think the Sumo, is it the Sumo 2.0, like kayak version, the short version? I definitely want to try out some shorter rides in the kayak for sure. It makes them easier for landing. But I mean, I love my Uncle Lou's. These rods are very versatile. Very versatile. I use them on the bank. I use them in the boat. I use them in the kayak. I use them all. They work good all over. First fish on. Nice. Richard just got his fish on. What time tide coming in today? Tide, it already hit high tide at 11 o'clock. Now tide is going out. So it usually takes about that hour and a half for the tide to switch over to really start to go back out. Oh, it's adjustable. Ah, dang. It's called the Gollywopper rod. I've never heard of an adjustable rod. That's crazy. That is crazy. I have to check that one out. That's a first for me. So yeah, we got tide going out right now. We got tide going out. I have liked this spot better for incoming tide, but hey, but that's also different. Like in the springtime, summertime, outgoing tide was the best tide. But then in the wintertime, it seemed like incoming tide was the best tide. But we shall see today. Hey, sweet looking swim, bro. Scrap man Dan, swim. I'm confused. I am confused. All right, Chris. Fished overnight, got skunked. It happens. That's part of fishing. That is part of fishing. Yeah, Swamp Doggy, this is come on. I thought we was getting some more fish activity. Appreciate you, Darren. Danny Stone is in the house. What's going on? Yeah, man, I love this spot. It's a very good spot. It's a very good spot for bank fishing. You just have to reel up. It's not snaggy out there, but as you get closer to the bank, there's a lot of rocks and a lot of debris and a lot of boulders right here. But it's like a straight drop off. So as long as you reel up fast, you won't get snagged up. And then all out there is just all mud bottom. Real Gals is in the house. What's going on? Baby mama drama is in the house. I heard somebody yelling. Oh, gotcha, Scrap. Gotcha. What's going on? Baby mama drama's in the house. Appreciate you popping in. All right, Scrap. Yeah, I got you on the swim. Yeah, this is a nice spot to be at. It's very calm. I bring my family here in the springtime, in the summertime. You know, we'll set up shop, bring the snacks, bring sandwiches, bring the cooler, bring drinks and stuff, and we'll just sit out here for hours and just chill, play some music, and just enjoy. Over here on the right-hand side, it's like a beach entrance. So at low tide, you know, it's sandy bottom. They can go out there, they can play in the water, they can get wet and stuff. During high tide, it's still not that deep out there, but I want to let my little one over there, my 2-year-old, only at low tide, he'll be able to go over there and play with his life vest on. But yeah, this is a great spot. Here in about, let's see, 12:14, in about 20 minutes, I'll freshen up bait. I got plenty of bait, so we're gonna use the bait. We are bait rich, so we're gonna freshen up our bait. Get some fresh blood scent out there. Get the fresh blood scent out there. Trying to get on these President's Day fishies. That is the spot where Has went swimming to remove the tree. Big facts. John Euler came down here over the summertime to fish with me. And the first day we get here, there is like a 100-foot, 150-foot tree, you know, that was down. And it was from like right over here, and it stretched all the way over that way. So there was no way, I mean, we could cast over, no problem, but if you were trying to land fish, the tree was in the way. It was a big tree. And we wouldn't have been able, so I went out there, I pushed it out, and then I swam it all the way down river, like 60, 80 yards, and I pushed it away off to the bank. Got that log up out of it. I was like, nah, I'm not moving spots. This tree is moving spots. What rod combos are you using? I got Uncle Lou's rods, all medium heavy. I do have a medium action over here on standby if we do have a break off. And I got Abu Garcia catfish specials and pro rockets on all the reels. From the bank, I love Abu Garcias for the casting distance. The castability, the casting distance on them, I can full send them out there pretty far. In the boat, I love Penn squalls. I haven't tried the Penn Fathom yet. I do want to get my hands on some. At CatCon, I'm trying to find me 2 more Penn squalls or 2 Penn Fathoms. If anybody has a Penn squall, Penn Fathom they don't like and they want to sell it, let me know. Hit me up, because I'm in the market for 2 of them. Because in the kayak, I go out with full rods. I already have 2 Penn squalls. I want to have 2 more. And that'll just be for the kayak setup. Catfish Bandit is fishing in South Carolina. Beautiful day, about to be 70 degrees. Yeah, it's about 60 degrees here up in Washington, D.C. It's a beautiful day. Sunny, no wind, little to no wind. It's blue skies. That does hurt the bite though. And the water clarity is pretty clear. It is pretty clear. You know, these cats, they like that muddy water, that muddy conditions. So that may affect the bite too as well. The piscifun reels, Rick, they are great reels. They're great budget reels. I have 3 or 4 of them, and I haven't had any issues with them. I just switched over to the Abu Garcias as I got more Abu Garcias, and now they just sit on the shelf. But yeah, they are great reels, and It's like if you're getting 4 rods and you need 4 reels to go on them, like you can't beat that price of like $50. I think like $38, $40 with Palmetto's Cat 18 code. You can't beat it. Yeah, I love my Abu. I've been thinking of getting an Uncle Lou rod. Uncle Lou rods are amazing. They are great. What rod holders am I using? Here, I'll show you. I am using the Ram Diaz rod holders right here. He made these for me, painted them, put my logo on the front of them. This is like a PVC right here, and then it goes to some angle iron that he welded to some rebar, and then they got a bolt right here in the back that holds it all together. And these things held up. I've had some monster takedowns on them. I love these rod holders. You definitely want some good rod holders from the bank, from the boat, from the kayak, whatever you're doing, whatever type of fishing, your rod holders are very important. You know, you got 150, sometimes it's up to $300, $400 in your rod and reel setup. And you know, you don't want no cheap rod holder, because these fish, they hit with some force. And I've had rod holders bend on me. You know, those Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, spiral ones, those things, I bent all of them. Every single one of them I own, they've all bent on me, because I lock my reels down and I let the circle hook do what it's designed to do and set the hook. But yeah, he hooked me up. I got 6 of them. I use the Ugly Stick Tiger Elite. Fishing Magician uses the Ugly Stick Tiger. I don't know if it's the Elite, but I know it's like one of the old school, like the OG Ugly Stick Tiger. That rod's a great rod. You can't go wrong with the Ugly Stick. You cannot go wrong with the Ugly Stick, especially the Tiger. The Tiger has the rating to be able to cast those heavier lead. Now we're talking about like GX2s and stuff like that. They can handle big fish, but where you're gonna come into a problem with using those rods is you can only cast like 3 ounces. You can go up to like 4 or 5, but it's so flimsy. You're not gonna be able to get it out far. So that's where you need a little more backbone. But them GX2s are some tough rods. I'm finally fishing on the Mississippi River. Ice leaving. We'll be able to get the boat out of storage soon. Awesome. Awesome, man. That's the best time of year, springtime. The ice is melting. You know, people have been stuck in the house, haven't been able to get out there and go fishing. It's not the white one, it is the orange, black and orange one. It's the black and orange one. And be able to get out there and go fishing, you know, get the boat out, dust the rods off and catch some fish. I love the springtime bite. What's going on? David Smith is in the house. Appreciate you popping in, champ. I like them good budget reel, distance reel. All right, good luck, love, leave, gotta leave. All right, man, Darren, appreciate you popping in, champ. 58, 59, awesome people in the house. 54, thumbs up. Richard Leo was in the house. What's going on, broski? How's the fishing going? How you been on some fish? Gray's family fishing. Checking in on the lunch break. What's going on, Grace family fishing? The Carver family is in the house. What's up, champ? We got 1 fish on the bank so far. I started off the live stream with the only bite of the day. And we're waiting on some more. We got gizzard shad on 2 rods, and we got carp on the other rod. I will be freshening up the bait here soon. I forgot my boots in the truck. I forgot to switch my my shoes to my waterproof boots. I like wearing them here because I can walk out on these rocks, or I can walk out in the water so I can cast out a little further. But we're making do with what we got. CVA is in the house. What's up, champ? How are the springtime flatheads in the Potomac? I don't know. I've never really targeted the flatheads. I've went in the summertime with Fishing Magician upriver, and I've never caught one up there. I've only caught flatheads down here on this stretch of the river, but that was just all by accident. I'm just in the kayak, suspend drifting, and end up hooking into a couple small flatheads. The flathead population is not that big on the Potomac. It's the blue population is way, way, way bigger on the Potomac River. So, but there is some spots upriver below the dam that are good flathead territories, and I'm gonna definitely go up there in the springtime and try to get on it for sure. You use the ugly sticks, yeah, you can't go wrong with them. Ugly sticks are great. Jake from State Farm is in the house, says it's a good day to fish. Yes, it is. The temperature is 60 degrees. It's a great day to go fishing. It's a great day. Trophy Seekers Outdoors is in the house. I'm coming to take over your live cast again. Woo, man. I know. Do not let Stan and Daryl up on the same screen at the same time. Oh, man. Y'all were funny, man. Looking forward to seeing you at CatCon, Catfish Bandit with the $1.99. Boom! Appreciate you, champ. I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting everybody else too as well. I can't wait. I cannot wait to be able to meet everybody at CatCon. What bait am I using? I have carp and gizzard shad. Carp and gizzard shad. On rods 1 and 2, we have gizzard shad. On rod 3, we got carp. And I will be freshening up some baits here. This one right here is going to be the rod number 3 is the first rod that I'm going to freshen up because that one's been out there the longest. That one's been out there the longest. Stan don't have the heart to be at CatCon. He knows I would be there. Sheesh. Jay's in the house. Yes, sir, Jay. We got one. I started off the live stream with about a 4-pound, 5-pound blue cat. So we got the skunk off the bank early. Never used goldfish for bait, and I've never used stink bait either. Oh, there we go, guys. Come on, take the rod down. Take it down. That's a slow takedown, guys. Come on. Come on, buddy. You know I love these slow bites, these slow takedowns. Come on. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. What the heck is going on? He's taking these rods down and not getting the hookup? What the fish snatcher? I missed that bite. I just turned around and see the rod is bending over. You know what? It's not looking like a bite though. It's not looking like a bite. It may be the tide. It may be the tide. I think it was just the tide going out and the current. Now the tide's going out with the current, so the current's getting a little stronger. It wasn't looking fishy. It definitely wasn't looking fishy. Oscar Vase is in the house. What's going on? I know Bobcat. It was either a fish toying with me or it was the tide. But the sinkers are holding bottom, so we're good. Curtis is in the house. I got 5-ounce coin sinkers on there. Normally that's plenty in this spot. Let's see. Don R is in the house. Lucky Ronnie, Bobcat. Appreciate you guys popping up in here. 59 people in the house. 67 thumbs up. What's up, Flav? The whole tide thing y'all got there confuses me, man. See, you got the tide coming in. High tide was at 11 o'clock. And then it usually takes about an hour and a half for that tide to switch over. And then now it's outgoing tide. So you got incoming tide that pushes against the current, and now we got the tide going out with the current of the river as well. So that's when it gets a little stronger. And I'm hoping that will push the scent down river more and get these blue cats more active. So we're gonna see, guys. We are gonna see. But yeah, it definitely, this is all I know, you know, so I'm used to it. Your lake is blowed out. That's what I've been hearing about. Like the Ohio River too as well is blown out. It's like up 25 feet. That's crazy. Like I can't even imagine that. If the Potomac River went up 25 feet, half of Washington, D.C. would be underwater. The White House would be underwater if the Potomac went up 25 feet. It always flows the same way in Tennessee, downhill. Has catches more fish than John Parker. He says you guys put some bad juju on him. John Parker, I'm convinced John Parker was born with bad juju. He was born with bad juju. He came up to the Potomac River. We got the pastor on some fish. I got Dana on some fish. And then it was time for John Parker to get a fish. And he ain't get one. And not only that, he also tried the first like 3 times there was a bite or nibble. And he missed each of those. He missed his 3 chances before the pastor had his chance to catch a fish. And then he missed his chance after Dana caught his fish too. Like, man, that boy John Parker got some bad juju. Dale Hayslip is in the house. What's going on, champ? Well, if the White House would be underwater, I hope that river raised 25 feet then. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's funny right there. Oh, Lord. Jorge Sanchez, Laredo, Texas is in the house. What's going on, Jorge? That's a new channel name. Appreciate you popping in, champ. We're out here on the Potomac River fishing in Washington, D.C. from the bank right now. We got 1 fish so far. 1 fish so far. Waiting on some more to come. I need to refreshen up this bait right here. I will do that next. I will do that one next. Give it about 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna freshen up that bait. Can't wait to meet you this weekend, buddy, and get some more hats. I don't have hats. That's the one thing. I don't have any hats. I do got shirts and hoodies and all that stuff, but I am all out of hats, so I don't have any right now. My last order done ran through and didn't have enough time to put in a new order. Catfish clothing, they are, you know, busy doing all of their other stuff. So I will get new hats, but it will be after CatCon. But yeah, we got hoodie. I got hoodies, got shirts, so got stickers for everybody. So we are good to go in that aspect. But who knows? I know Chris can print stuff. Maybe I can get him to print up some hats when we're down there. I'll sell you my hat and at an extremely inflated price. I think I have like 1 hat left. I think I got 1 of them. I think I got 1. Everything else sold out. They done went. The bait today is gizzard shad on rods 1 and 2. And we got carp on rod 3. Rods 1 and 2, we got gizzard shad. Rod 3. We got carp, which I need to freshen up this carp too. Let me go ahead and freshen up this carp. All right, guys, there we go. What's going on, Mike? Fishing is decent. We got one already. There haven't been too many bites. It's been pretty slow today. But those of you that are new to the channel that are just coming in, this is the rig that I use right here. My main line, 30-pound, what's this? 30-pound Berkeley big game right here to a 3-way swivel. And I have my 5-ounce sinker clipped on one end, and then my leader line is 80-pound Andes leader line to a spook, and then we got a circle hook right here, and this is the bait that we're using. We got the carp. This is my favorite section right here. I got the bloodline going through the bait. Carp is a very bloody, very scenty bait. So let's get this out here and see if we can get some fish. And that rod, I just keep in close. That rod is pretty close. It's only like 40 yards out. Thing about the spot is way out there is the channel, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a little current break, a little seam right there. On the other side of that is where your channel is, and it's about 60 feet right there. Then you come up in here into the flats, into the shallows. All over here is very shallow, like 6 feet to 8 feet. I'm putting this rod like right in the middle of that channel right there, because you have fish. There's a island up this way, and it splits the river into two. You have the deep drop off, and then you have the shallow flats. So the fish, they have to swim. It creates a choke point, and they have to pick and choose. So I have one rod just in case we get fish that swim right through here, right through this little shallow flats. If they are coming this way, that rod's right there in the shallows, right in their faces, they swim by. Then I have two rods that are, one is out towards the middle to the left, and I have another rod that's out pretty far to the left. That as the channel banks around right here, the fish, they come from the deeps and they like curve around and they come up river and eat the bait. So that's what we're doing. So far, we caught one fish over here on the left side. The left side in the wintertime has always been my hot rod section. That's where I catch the majority of my fish from. I inherited a bunch of fishing gear from my late aunt after an overdose. She loves to catfish. I always love bass fishing. Love the channel and the content. Keep it up. Thank Jake from State Farm. Sorry about hearing your aunt's passing. I started off bass fishing. There's a lot of content on my channel for bass fishing. Last year, I really got into catfishing and took it to the next level on my channel. I started fishing about 3 years ago, and I just started documenting my journey along the way. So last year, I was pretty much, rookie, novice catfisherman, and started documenting and learning how to navigate the river and learning how to pinpoint and find these fish, and using navionics to my advantage. Got the boat, got the kayak, of course, bank fishing it all different ways, and just becoming a more knowledgeable fisherman. I love fishing for other species too as well, which I do, but not as much. Ever since I got on these big blues, it's been hard to kick the habit. Making a drive-by between phone calls and work. Any fish? What's going on? Uncle Lou right there is the man. These are the Uncle Lou rods right here that we fishing with. That's what you see 99% of the time on my channel. all Uncle Lou's rods everywhere. Bank, boat, kayak. We always rocking the Uncle Lou's. Appreciate you, Uncle Lou. And we got one fish so far. Just one, about 4 pounds, 5 pounds. We're fishing, you know, the shallow flats outside the deep holes, just waiting for these active fish to come up and feed. Right now, there hasn't been too much activity. There's not a lot of active fish feeding right now in the shallows. Richard, he's downriver fishing in another shallow flat area where he's fishing is like 3-4 feet deep, and he's only got one so far. But I'm hoping as the tide, you know, goes out, we get some more activity coming in here. Is that the black and red hat not in stock? I wouldn't let me. I have one black and red hat left. I need to go on my website and update the inventory, because my inventory on the website is a little off from the inventory that I have, because I've also done giveaways and stuff like that too, and the website doesn't know, so it doesn't subtract. So do not purchase a hat on the website if you do. Nobody has done it yet, but if they did, I would just issue a refund. But yeah, no hats in stock, so I'll do that tonight sometime. I'll go in there and update the inventory for the hats to put them out of stock. What's going on, Sean? Thanks for popping in. 56 people in the house, 72 thumbs up. And we waiting on a takedown. Sounds like the one for me. Yes, sir. Got one left. Will you be at CatCon, Dink Over Stink? I do have one hat left, and it's a black and red one. What's going on, Smoke? When my has hat fits again, it's gonna bring my new PB this year. Solo Texas in the house. What's going on, Ricky? Appreciate you popping in. Man, I wish, but it's 11 hours from me. Gotcha. Well, you can always go on the website. You can purchase it, and I'll get it out to you. But yeah, I do have a black and red one left at home in the house, because I was doing all my inventory last night and, well, yesterday on Sunday, packing up everything, and I was just looking at the hats and only had one hat left. I didn't even put it in a box. I just left it there on the shelf. But it is a beautiful day to be outside. I'm just glad to be out here fishing. The fish aren't biting, but that's okay. That's fishing. That is fishing. Every day is different. I got a whole shoot. I went live at least 52 times last year fishing. At least 52 live streams fishing last year. Because I did once a week. Sometimes there was twice a week. And every day is different. Every live stream is different. I've had days where I caught 45, 50 fish. And then I've had days where we caught 1 or 2, you know, or got skunked. The skunks, they were few and far between, but skunks happen. Skunks happen. That is fishing. And you never know. This spot has been good. It's been on fire for me. It may not be the right time to come today. It could have been on fire this morning. I may miss the bite window. Or the bite window could be this evening as the sun goes down. But I did not bring my light, because I didn't plan on being out here at nighttime. But we'll fish. We fishing right now. I'm gonna do everything I can to try to get a fish at this spot. Freshen up baits, keep casting them in different spots, putting them in different pockets. Yes, sir, DJ, a real nice day to go fishing. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that we have the best opportunity to catch some fish. And there is another spot not too far from here. It's literally like a 2-minute walk. That may be worth giving it a shot. Yeah, Steve Austin fishing on a Monday during the day, switching it up. It's President's Day, so I was like, man, you know what? I'm going out fishing. We going out fishing today. Now we need to see you catch a 20-pound catfish. That's what I've been catching a lot here, fish over 20 pounds. Usually when I catch fish here, they've been some nice sized fish. They have been some nice sized fish. But my PB spot is literally like 200 yards upriver from here. So that may be something that comes into play this afternoon. It's 12:48. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll kick it right here. We'll stay here for a little bit, but maybe around 3 o'clock, if this spot isn't hitting, I may pack it up and go spend the last 2 hours over there and see what we get. But over there is where I caught a 62-pounder. Let me go see if these homeless people are. I think they moved. So yeah, that's out the window. High tide, yes. Low tide, no sir. And this is tide going out. It'll be low tide by the time I get there. Cause that one is straight mud bottoms. I prefer, well, it depends. In the wintertime, I liked incoming tide. In the summertime, outgoing tide was good, but not low tide. I hated low tide here. Especially like in the springtime, summertime, when the tide went out, when it got low tide, the gar moved in. Like everything that used to be catfish, you know, but the tide going out moved that gar more up shallow, moved the catfish deeper, and all I would get was gar bites here. So I hate low tide at this spot. But in the wintertime, you don't have that. The gar, they don't come up shallow. So it just depends. Right now, I did prefer incoming tide, but I got out here at high tide. High tide was at 11 o'clock this morning. The goal was to get out here earlier, but you know, I got out here as early as I could. That spot over there, that's the mud. That's the mud. It's straight mud. When the tide goes out, the bank, it goes from right up to the bank to about 20 yards out, straight mud. Because it's a very shallow, slow drop-off flat right there. So during low tide, you gotta walk out like 20 feet in the mud, and I don't got my boots. I forgot them in the truck. Big dummy. Yeah, we don't have those here. Like, we have small spillways. We don't have any big monster, massive spillways that you guys see on YouTube around the country. We don't have those here. And our dam here is like it's not even like it's a small, it's one of those level dams where it's not like a big, huge, massive structure and stuff. It's I forgot what they call them, but and you can't even like fish the dam. It's very shallow over there. So we don't have that type of structure here to fish. I would love to go somewhere and fish some of those crazy spillways with these massive big fish sitting in them. It's like there's a guy who does a lot of those spillway fishing videos. I think it's like 6A1 fishing or something like that. That's pretty much all he does. He just goes to different spillways and sees what he can catch. Yeah, the spillways, yeah. here, our spillways like go into like creeks and like there's one over by my house, and you'll catch like small crappie and bass in there, but there ain't no monsters in there. I should go find the spillway over at Black Hills and fish that area, fish that spillway, because that's the biggest lake around here. So I would think it would have the biggest spillway. Most dams and spillways around here are loaded with people. Oh yeah, I bet. They're very popular, especially, you know, YouTube made it even more popular to go fish spillways. I mean, and they're good because, you know, the fish are going to be loaded right there waiting for bait fish to come from the main lake down to the river or the creek or whatever it is. Left rod, Steve Austin, that would be a good guess. That would be, if I put my money on it, I would definitely put on the left rod. That's the one that caught the first fish today. And that's the one that catches a lot of my fish in this spot, is the left rod. But so far, we've only had one bite. There was some little bends, but I don't know. They didn't seem fishy. Something was definitely messing with it. It could be the gar. This water might be warm enough to get these stupid gar back out here again. Ernie, what's up, champ? Ernie, was it yesterday Ernie was live? Yeah, yesterday Ernie was live. He had on this black fur hat looking like somebody's grandma at church. Like, what the fish snatcher Ernie got on? Where's your hater blockers? I got my hater blockers over there in my coat. I just ain't wearing them right now. Cause my hat's keeping the sun out of my eyes, so I'm good. But I got my hater blockers. I just ain't wearing them right now. Yep, that's the next rod I gotta freshen up bait on. I gotta freshen up the bait on the left rod. I'll do that in like 5 minutes. We'll freshen that bait up. Send it back out there. Man, these statues today. One fish so far. Uno mas. One fish. But I'm bait rich, so we gonna freshen up these baits. 78 thumbs up, 56 people in the house. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Out here on this lovely Monday afternoon. The sun is out. Catfish aren't. But it's nice. It feels good to be out here and not wearing a jacket or a coat, all bundled up with the boots on, the gloves on. It feels good. Fishing Not Catching is in the house. What's up, champ? Try some glizzies for bait. I don't even have any glizzies. I did not bring glizzies, but I don't like glizzies for bait. I don't like using it. I know I do put on a tournament where you get points for catching fish with glizzies, but that's where the creativity comes, because glizzies fly off the hook. You put that sucker on. The way I cast with a lot of, I do a lot of whip action in my casting, so I cast with a lot of force, and that bait flies off the hook. But there's ways to toughen it up, and that's what I gotta do. I also gotta make the announcements for that so we can get some people to sign up for the Glizzy Masters 2022. What's going on, Parker? Appreciate you popping in. No Real Loss, Bex and Steven, they won last year's Glizzy Masters tournament, and then P City won the eating contest afterwards. How you get into fishing? Fishing Not Catching with the $10 boom. So how I got into fishing, I at my old job, I used to do corrections for many years, about 8-9 years. I was in corrections, and I had a sergeant there, and we would, we were pretty close. We would talk a lot, share stories and stuff like that. And I would talk to him like, man, I want to get out there and go fishing. I want to take the kids out there fishing and stuff, on the weekend, on my days off. And, that was just a casual conversation. One day, he comes to work, and he's like, Has, he says my last name, but we'll just say Has for this, come out to the car. So we go out to the parking lot, go to his car, and he gives me 6 rods and reels. He's like, yeah, he got these, passed down to him, and his kids are all older, and they don't fish anymore, and he doesn't use them, so he just gave them to me, and that's what got me into fishing. He gave me some, old spinning combo setups, and that weekend I went on YouTube learning how to tie knots and learning what rigs or what setups to use, and started going and took my kids out to go fishing. I loved it. I enjoyed it, and I was hooked ever since. So I started doing that, went out like a couple weekends in a row, and then I was like, all right, now I'm ready to get a bass set up. So I got my first bass rod, started getting bass lures, and started bass fishing. And then it just stepped going up from there progressively until, now we're on to the catfish too. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him for getting me started. I should. He's retired now, so he has the time to do it. And he follows me. He watches my YouTube and stuff. So I definitely will. I'll hit him up. Maybe I'll take him out on a boat, see if he wants to go do some fishing. Bring him out here. That would be a fun time. That would be a fun time. So yeah, that was like 3 years ago. He got me started into fishing. And I always knew I always wanted to do something with YouTube, but I didn't. I thought about doing like a traveling channel, documenting my traveling and vacation and stuff, but I didn't. You don't travel enough. I don't travel enough to do that type of content, because YouTube, you got to be consistent and put stuff out at least once a week. And I take vacation like 3 times a year, so that was dead. That wasn't gonna work. But since I started fishing, I was like, you know what? Let me just record my documentaries, recording my fishing journeys, and that's what started my YouTube channel. So I started fishing. I originally started filming off of my iPhone. I got a little mount to like a GoPro strap, and I just had my iPhone strapped to my chest, and I was out there fishing. Like my first 5 or 6 videos were recorded like that, edited on my phone. And then once I knew that I was serious and I wanted to really get into it, then I went investing in getting a GoPro and then getting a computer so I could do the editing. And it was a slow grind. It was a learning curve. It's humbling. It took me like 18 months to just get 500 subscribers. I was putting out like, I put out like 15 videos in like 6 months. And then my next year, I put out, I think, like 20, 25 videos. And then I found the catfish community, and then that really, elevated my channel. And once I started doing the live streams and my personality started to come through, because I didn't have my personality in my videos. It was just, boom, wow, this is what we're doing today. We're going fishing, and then we catch some fish. It just looked like every other YouTube channel. So every other fishing YouTube channel, you got to have something a little bit different that's going to set you apart from everybody else. Yes, YouTube is definitely work. It is definitely work. And YouTube is it's a grind. You got to put in so much money, put in so much time, and put so much effort before you see any type of money back. I still haven't made any money on YouTube. I did get monetized last year, and I'm bringing in money through YouTube, but that doesn't even, the investments to put your time and effort and all that stuff into YouTube, it doesn't even, it doesn't add up, So you really have to have the passion for it and the drive for it to be able to do stuff like this, because I put in 40, 50 hours, a week sometimes into going to fishing, and creating the content, and then putting in time into edit the content, and then putting in time to market it and put it on social media and all that stuff. We put a lot of time and effort into it. And when it all comes down to it, you're making like way less than minimum wage. Sometimes crazy, frustrating. The people you get to meet makes it worth it. Absolutely, Parker. That's what makes it worth it. No, it's not the money. It's the people that you get to meet, the people that you inspire, the people that you touch, and sharing your journeys and sharing your stories with other people, and then having, you know, a whole database of your stuff to leave. Like my kids watch the stuff. It's a legacy that they'll be able to watch and share the whole time. That's what makes it fun. That's what excites me. I love editing. I love creating a video. I love putting it together. I love being able to share it. Yeah, Agent Murillo. And that's what I don't understand. Some people don't want the fun and the fellowship, but hey, that's the world, you know. Some people are like that. Not everybody enjoys the excitement and the fun and you know, and having a good time and the entertainment side of things. You know, some people get a little butthurt, but we don't care about that. We just keep it all fun, positive, and have a good time over here. Thanks to YouTube Live, met people like you, John and Kimberly Euler, Tom Kelly, and a whole bunch more. Yeah, the YouTube Live has really, you know, you get to meet a lot of cool, you get to meet a lot of awesome people. Some not so awesome people, but majority of it are awesome, you know, and that's what we focus on. We focus on, like, before YouTube got rid of the thumbs down, I ain't worried. I don't care about the thumbs down people. I put my content out there for the thumbs up people, for the people that enjoy it, for the people that it puts a smile on their face and that go and spread the message and push that message further. That's what I do it for. I don't do it for the thumbs down people. We don't do it for the haters. Yeah. Yo, definitely see that one. That was funny. I was like, what the fish statue? What the fish statue is going on? Yep, there are some trolls, and we get the trolls get the hammer. That's the thing about it. When you create your YouTube community, you get to, if people don't follow the rules, if people, you know, whatever they say, whatever they troll you, they do anything dumb, the moderators hit them, hide them from the channel, boom, they're gone. You don't gotta see them anymore. This isn't Facebook. This isn't Instagram. You create your own world, and you create the people that you want to see and interact with on your channel. What's going on? Big Slime is in the house. What's up, champ? That's why I made a video, because there was stuff that was getting out of hand in you know, in the community, and, you know, to stop all that negativity and stop all that drama from spreading. You know, we put out positive vibes and put out positive energy. And then we also got stuff like this in place with the subscriber only mode, where only people that are subscribed to your channel will come in and conversate. So that kicks a lot of that, you know, bad juju and bad vibes out of there. Kicks a lot of that out of there. All right, let me get back to recasting and rebaiting this ride right here. Then we can get back to story time, because we ain't catching nothing. All right, we got some gizzard shad going out. Well, gotta recast that. That gizzard shad just went flying off the hook, y'all. I'm gonna put some carp on there instead. Let's go with some carp. I'm running out of gizzard shad, so let's put some carp on there.
We're going into the woods.
On the side of the tunnel. Okay.
You know the weather's breaking and springtime is around the corner when the flies are coming out. The bugs are starting to come back out. That's the only thing I hate about the spring and summertime is the bugs. Jack blasted bugs. There we go. I just want to put it more to the left. Far to the left as possible. Parker Pursuits is in the house, guys. Here's another awesome channel that's getting close to 1K. If you aren't hook set to him, go check him out, guys. Go check him out. We got a boat coming down. Looks like he's been doing some catfishing today. Wonder if he's had any luck. But I did see him up there fishing towards my people where I come up PB at. 89 thumbs up. What's going on, guys? 70 awesome people in the house. Forget kayak catfish. I want to see paddleboarding catfish. They do a lot of paddleboarding out here, but I would never catfish in one of them things. When will you be willing to come to Baltimore to fish with me with the Baltimore, Maryland Fish Finders Club in the near future? Send me an email, Anthony Tyler. Tell me more about it. Yes, haslifefishing@gmail.com. But yeah, Baltimore is not far away at all. Don't eat blackened catfish, evidently. You want to smack your mama. How's about I smack the mother-in-law? Oh, man. I knew that boat was going to stop, guys. I knew he was going to stop. He went down. He marked some catfish, and then he turned back. And it looks like he's gonna set anchor up right there. There's a spot over there. There's a spot over there. That's where I be getting these fish from. That's why they be coming from my left rod. I haven't fished it in the boat or the kayak, but I know there's a little hole over there where they be coming out of. Because that's exactly what he's doing. Exactly what he's doing. Setting up right downriver from me. Golly. The account still at one fish, Chunky. We still at one fish. We started off the fish with a live stream. We started off the fish when I started the live stream. I know, man. These people don't got no respect. Then they're gonna set up right down 200 yards downstream and try to catch all my fish coming up this way. Dag blasted, you got the whole river. Go fish somewhere else. Stay away from my hole right now. This happened last time too. Matter of fact, it was during the 48-hour tournament. There was a boat. They came down here just like that one. It was a smaller boat. It was a John boat. They came down the same stretch too, driving the same way. But this guy was even closer to my lines, and then he apologized. And they went down there and they scanned that same hole right there, and they sat up on it for about an hour. They didn't catch any fish, and then they left and they moved. Right when they left, I caught a 25-pounder, and then like 40 minutes later, I caught a like a 22-pounder. Same left rod from that same area. Big one is coming. I can feel it, Chunky. I can feel it. There's a big boy lurking, coming up to eat. Put on some heavy lead. Start torpedoing his boat. I don't know if you guys can be able to see it. Let's see here. Should I leave class early and go fishing? What kind of question is that? Of course you should. There's the boat right there. Set up on the spot. Let's see if he pulls anything up over there. Let's move this thing back. Get situated. Come on, fishy, where y'all at? Where y'all at? We got carp and we got gizzard shad. Richard just got it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it Saturday? Maybe it was no, it was yesterday he was out fishing. He was tearing them up too. He was tearing them up. There was somebody out there, they had set out like 5 or 6 gill nets. I guess they had to be commercial fishermen to set that many gill nets out. And they were just catching a whole bunch of gizzard shad, and they gave Richard some. What's going on? The broski's in the house. Hobby nerd. Yeah, I had to get out here and go fishing. This weather was too good. It's too nice out. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm about to take the hoodie off. It's hot out here, and the sun is out. But these fish are not out. These fish are not biting. These fish are not biting. They're not active yet. But I'm hoping they get active before it's time to go. I'll be out here till about sundown. Then I'm gonna pack her on up. I didn't even bring my light out because I definitely ain't staying out here at nighttime. I plan to stay out here till 3, but I may go until like 4:30, 5 o'clock. We'll see. That's one thing I want to do more this year. Flatheads. I want to target more flatheads this year. I want to have a nice, respectable flathead PB. Right now it's 6 pounds. So my goal is to break that PB. The 62-pound blue, you know, that would be nice to break, but we're definitely gonna target and go after some big fish. I would love to break that PB, but my goal is flatheads. All right, Parker, appreciate you popping in, champ. And somebody could drop Parker's channel link. He's an awesome channel. He fishes down on the Mississippi River. Does a lot of bank fish. He catches some hogs too. He's approaching that 1K. Brian B. Catfishing is in the house. Did you get the solenoid and fix your boat, you big dummy? If you did, go put in at Gravelly Point and come pick me up. Oh yeah, definitely fracture fix. I can't wait. Come down to Catapalooza and go fishing with you too. Definitely want to get on some big flatheads. They closed today, you big dummy. You should have went up there over the weekend. Yeah, it's the President's Day. Well, no going out in the boat for you till after CatCon. I had to go out and go fishing because I won't be able to go fishing until next week sometime. I don't know. I have no idea because I'm going to be gone for like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so I'm going to have to be in the house for like 4 or 5 days before I can go fishing again. I'm going to be on baby duty from the moment I walk in to the time I go to work. So I'm like, here, take the kids. I'm over it because she going to have them for those 5 days. Mr. Duggar's in the house. What's going on, Mr. Duggar? How is the wife doing? Hopefully she's doing better. We have 72 awesome people in the house, and we almost hit 100 thumbs up. Let's hit 100 thumbs up. We got 96. We need 4 more. We got 1 fish so far. The bite has been booty cheeks. Chunky, now I would say the bite is stay home. The weather has come outside, but the bite is stay home. I use them for damn fishing. What's that? Thanks, Fracture Fix. We'll be, me and Brian will be leaving Wednesday afternoon to go meet up with Chris from Catfish Clothing. And then we'll all be riding up there, carpooling up there together. And we're actually staying right on the river. Right on the Ohio River, outside of Louisville in Indiana. It's like a 30-minute drive to the Catfish Conference. But it should be fun. I may get some time to do some fishing. Who knows? I know we're going to be so busy, we may be right on the river. The river is literally in the backyard at the spot we're staying at, but we may not have a chance to fish it. What's going on, Curtis? What's up, Haz? I'm out here fishing with y'all. How's the bite? You getting on any fish? Jared O is in the house. What's up, champ? Thanks for popping in, man. Haz, we still need prayers big time for my Barbara. Thank you for asking. We are not out the woods yet. Absolutely, we will continue to send prayers your way. You, Brian, and Chris in the car for 7+ hours. My gut will be busted. Yeah, we'll probably go live on the way down. We'll probably do a live stream on the way down, because you know that's gonna be a funny car ride. So maybe, because we got about 7-8 hour, 9-hour ride. So yeah, we'll probably go live for a little bit and have some fun on the way down, so you guys can get in on the entertainment. Ever been to Texas? Never been to Texas. Never been to Texas. I've done East Coast. I've been all up and down the East Coast. But like I've been to Indianapolis, Indiana. Been to Las Vegas, but that's it. Oh, been to Ohio. But that's it as far as, once you start going west. Haven't been to many states west. So Louisville, this will be my first time in Kentucky when we go to CatCon. And first time going to Tennessee for Catapalooza. Brian sitting in the back filming people eat glizzies. I gotta watch Brian. Man. I'm not eating no food around him. I'm gonna have my hoodie up and my jacket, hiding from this guy. He gonna be filming, catching you. He caught me eating some steak. I'm just eating some, and Richard Montano can cook up some steak. He can cook up some steak. His steak is torch. 103 thumbs up. Sweet dog, we hit 100 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys for coming in here and watching on this Monday afternoon. Coming in on your lunch break. A pig gets $50, Brian. Oh no. Do not feed into this. Do not feed into this. Oh no. Oh Lord. Are you guys working with Chris for the weekend? Yeah. We'll be up there helping them set up shop. I'll be setting up my shop. I think I'll probably be at the Catfish booth. I'll probably just set my stuff up right there. Oh, there we go. Ride number one. Ride number one. Ride number one. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Come on. Take it down. Baby. That bastard hitter quitter. He hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it, y'all. $100 for a video. I'm gonna get Brian. I'm gonna get Brian on film and I'm gonna get Brian on video. for sure. Yeah, they definitely put in work. He gonna be busy. I'm gonna be there for a little bit, but you know, like, you know, I told him, you know, I migrate. I can't just sit and stay in one place. I gotta go around. I gotta experience all the booths. I gotta go say what's up to everybody. Either way. Done deal. Done deal. There's gonna be a funny episode of No Script next week. Oh man. There's gonna be a funny episode of No Script next week. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna help him set up and all that stuff, and you know, we're gonna be there kicking it. Chris is an awesome dude, so we're getting out there early. We're leaving Wednesday night. We'll probably drive like half the way, then get somewhere to stay, and then drive the rest of the way in the morning. So we'll get there pretty early Thursday morning. You really not gonna come back for it? That's messed up, man. I'm treating everyone the glizzies. Okay, Brian. I'm gonna have my, oh, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna have some hidden stuff, hidden cameras set up and everything. I'm gonna get Brian good. I'm gonna get him good, y'all. Well, at least we got some activity. I'll take it. We had a bite. It better not have been that boater crossing over my lines, making me think I got a fish. Oh man. Come on. What's up? VLB is in the house. Appreciate y'all popping up in here. Waiting on a takedown. One fish so far. If you told me that I was only gonna catch one fish today, I would have said you're a liar. I don't believe you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We still waiting on the big boy to come through though. We are waiting on it. The bite comes through in waves, and we haven't had a wave yet. We had one fish, and then we had a nibble just now, but we haven't had a wave of fish come through yet. So we waiting on that wave. We waiting on that bite window to open up. But yeah, Brian, I got 2 GoPros, I got 2 phones, and I got another camera. So we're gonna have some fun. And we're all staying together too. Not only are we driving down there together, we're all staying together for the whole trip. So there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans going on. A whole lot of shenanigans. But what was that? Big old fly. Man, that's the one thing I hate. What's going on, D-Train? I know, he probably does. He probably do got one set up in the car. PDC! Looking forward to meeting you, champ. PDC is gonna be at CatCon too as well. Looking forward to meeting him too. Watch out for the glizzy guys. The one thing I hate about the kayak fishing, man, be putting all them catfish in the boat, getting all the slime on the deck, and then the sun drying out the slime, and that attracts the flies. That attracts them. That's why I keep that thing clean. I clean it often. I think one time I didn't clean it for like 5 trips over like a 2-week span, and And man, when I was out there, the flies were tearing me up. I was fishing in a 24-hour tournament, so I was out there for 16 hours. And I had to get off the water. The flies got me off the water. Because they wouldn't leave me alone. Beat, what's up, Art? And now I keep a bottle full of awesome, and I'll be spraying the deck when I'm out there fishing. Just to keep that slime off. Yeah, man, looking forward to meeting you as well, my guy. I can't wait. It could be worse. You could not be catching and the fly still get us skunkers. Yeah, you got a point there. You got a point there. Right now, the flies, I got lines out. I got lines out. Excuse me. You hit me. My line's right there. Sorry. Yeah. What the fish snatcher? What's going on, man? Kayak bite. Kayak, I almost caught a PB, y'all. 1 tonners for life. Almost hooked a new PB. Dang, man. One nice day and they already out here. What's up, man? Is it going good? One fish so far and a few kayakers. Set the hook and set the drag. Give them that workout. Oh, man. That lady bumped my line, man. If I was there, I'd be charging the water's edge, barking like a dog. There we go, guys. The fish coming back for it. Come on, rod number 1. Rod number 1. Rod number 1 is getting a bite again. Man, that little dinky tap. What would a nice 10-out hook do to that yak? Set the hook on that thing and run. That'd be a fun fight right there. That'd be a fun fight. Put these Uncle Lou rods to the test. Go back to the timberland tree and hide that ninja. Yo, that joker was going crazy. Look, there goes the road teams are out now too. Everybody saw 60 degrees was like, I'm going out on the water. You got the boaters out, you got the yakkers out, you got the road teams out. Everything is out but the fish. Where the fish at? But yeah, that's one of the road teams that hit me in the kayak. These jokers is crazy out here. That hitting the line in your face is mine. Oh my gosh. Let me go check on this. Two cats fishing, man. I hate when they do that. I'll be ready. Hurl a 4-ounce weight at them here in Richmond, Virginia. Boaters be disrespectful to the banks. Bluegrass State of Mind is in the house. What's up, champ? Man, they really do. They really do. Go out. Get out the way. Let us fish in peace. Carl Page is in the house. I'm gonna have to get me one of those chunky signs when I'm out here at nighttime. I'll just set it up right here on the corner, like with an arrow says fishing lines here. Fishing lines here. Set one up on both sides. Set one up on this side, put one up on this side. Landing, I am fishing on the Potomac River in Washington, D.C. Yeah, that was a close call. Almost had me a PB kayak. Almost caught me a PB kayaker. You get tangled up in my lines, I'm just gonna reel up and set the hook. Middle line now. Middle line. Middle line's about to go down. Come on, we're starting to get some fishy activity now. But I'm not liking those bites. I'm not liking those bites at all. We getting fishy activity. But I'm not gonna say what they're looking like, because oh man. Say it ain't so. It's looking like gar bites. Yep, one fish is better than no fish. We got the skunk off the bank, starting off the stream. I'm not having any luck today. Lucky Ronnie? Not having any luck? That just doesn't sound right. If that pontoon would have hooked up on the kayak, staying 222-pound PB would be crushed. Yes, sir, it would. What if you create a buoy? It could say, get your butt to the left. This could revolutionize bank fishing. Cast it out on an H-Power rod, direct yak traffic. To the left, to the left. Oh, man. Susquehanna Stan is in the house. We got one fish. The fish count is one fish, couple bites. Now we've been getting a couple bites on the left rod and the middle rod, but they aren't even taking the rod down. This is doing a little twitchy twitch like this. So they either short striking or, as in the summertime when the water temps warmed up, when the tide got low, the gar moved in. That's a good thing about the wintertime is I ain't have to worry about any gar. I'm thinking about sending right rod in a different spot again. This is the one I've been moving. But what did I do with it last time? No, I think I sent it out there. Yeah, it's out there. I'm gonna leave it. It's windy there. Yeah, we got beautiful weather today. No wind, little to no wind. But little to no fish either. Carl Page. You cannot put your channel link up because you are not a moderator. But that's not how we do it here. We do, put people out and help people out and stuff like that. But asking is not the way that we go about it. In the community, you just come in, you be a part of the live streams, do some live streams yourself, put up some content, and people will just, naturally say, hey, go check this channel out, go put it, and it just does, we do it natural, not a kind of, an ass thing. Because then that just creates a whole, problem to hassle. Yeah, no problem, champ. Appreciate you, at least asking and being polite about it. What's going on, Alvin? Thanks for popping in, champ. But one of my moderators, if you guys want to give Carl a share, go ahead and drop his channel link. Let's help the brother out. Come on. Come on. This was the ride that I was about to move. What the fish snatcher is that? It's looking like gar bites. It's looking like some gar bites. Oh man, now all three rods have been bit. Oh, nice. You go live too as well. There you go. Check his channel out, guys. Go give him a hook set. He does some live fishing too as well. Jesse, what's up, champ? Appreciate you popping in. We've been getting some bites, but ain't no fish coming in. No hookups. Rods 1, 2, and 3 all got a bite in the last 30 minutes. But I'm not liking the bites that I'm seeing. I'm not liking them. If they continue, we packing up shop. There ain't no fish gonna be caught here anymore. If the guard move in. All right, Landon, appreciate you popping in, champ. Backlash fishermen in the house. We got one fish so far. Started off with one fish, about 5 pounds. That's it. We've been getting some taps here and there, but they're looking pretty garish. I explained the sea fishing we use here in the UK, and I do a party nights too. Awesome. Carl Page, you fish out the UK? I will definitely check you out, man. We get a lot of support from our UK brothers across the pond. A lot of the UK community comes into the catfish community. We go back and forth and watch you guys out. Appreciate your support, champ. Appreciate the support. I'll be over there to check it out. One is more than John Parker. He caught a rock though. John Parker got some bad juju. He got some bad juju. And that's my brother's channel right there. Hobby Nerd, Mr. Duggar just dropped that. Hook set that channel and drop a comment on one of his videos. Say, get back out there and go fishing. He fished with me all last year. Well, he didn't fish all the time, but he went out with me at least like 15, 16 times. And we could not get him on a nice PB, but we got him out there, what was it? I think it was like the 8th of January. It was, and got him on a 25 and a 35 pound blue. Both were his PBs. He got a 25, that was a PB, and then he got a 35 later on in the live. That was a fun live stream. Caught some good fish. Had a whole lot of laughs. John Parker trying to perfect his rock catching again. He's getting no fish, but he's getting a rock collection, hey? I need less than 50 to hit 500 and have an aqua blue beard with mermaids hanging from him. Oh man, let's help Backlash out too as well. He's getting close to 50. SK, what's up, champ? What's going on, man? How's the crappie fishing going? How is the crappie fishing? Hopefully it's better than the catfishing is going today. Only got one blue cat today. The bites have been slow. We did have we have been getting some bites recently, but no hookups though. No hookups. It's going great. Yeah. When I come back, I'm gonna have to do some springtime bass fishing. Get out there, go to the lake and do some springtime bass fishing. Never targeted crappie, but I'm gonna have to give it a try though. I'm gonna have to give it a try. All right, Lucky Ronnie, appreciate you popping in. Yo, I'm blue. Yes, sir, SK. Appreciate the support, champ. As I gotta go up 95, I wanted to catch a fish bigger than my daughter, 35 plus. Yes, sir. You come up to the Potomac, you fish any of these rivers off of the Chesapeake Bay River system, the James, the Rappahannock, the Potomac River. And there's a lot of smaller rivers too as well. All great rivers for catching some nice sized blue cats. Those crappie gonna be shallow real soon. Okay. I'm gonna have to check them out. I got a kayak that I can get out on the lakes in and do some fishing on. I haven't been out on the lake in a while. So we gotta do that. What the heck these fish are doing? Play takedown song for good luck. I don't even have my other phone on me. I left it in the truck because it was dead. So I was like, man, forget it. I mean, I do have chargers here. I could have brung it, but I ain't feel like bringing it. I literally bought that phone to do live streams on, but that phone's terrible for live streams. And it's the new Galaxy Ultra 21, supposed to be the latest and greatest. That thing be dropping in the stream. I remember one time I was fishing, I was out in the kayak, and my stream was grainy as heck. It was blurry. And I went on my iPhone and looked at it, and I was like, oh no, this is unacceptable. So then I ended that live stream, sat right in the same spot, went live on my iPhone, and it was clear, 1080, 720. Because YouTube only lets you stream in 720. Yeah, crappie eating is good. I love some crappie and yellow perch. Yellow perch, I love them. A couple times, well, twice last year we got to go up to Deep Creek. And the second time we went up there, me, my wife, my son, my newborn wasn't born yet, and Mark and his wife, we all went up to Deep Creek. We had a house for the week or for a few days, and we caught a bunch of fish. We caught chain pickerel, smallmouth, largemouth, and the last day we were there, we caught a ton of yellow perch, like fat boys, big boys. So we like, oh yeah. We took those back, filleted them up, and fried them up. They taste delicious. Didn't catch any crappie. I think I've only caught like 3 crappie. Like 2 or 3 crappie, and they definitely wasn't slabs. And they were on bass lures. When I was out there bass fishing, I caught a few crappie. Come on, fishy, fishy. They don't want to play today. If I see another bite that looks like a gar bite, I'm out of here. We are gone. I ain't gonna waste no more time here. It's 1:51. Pack it up and I'll move and I'll go to another spot, go fishing. I'm thinking where I would go though. I'm thinking where I would go. Won't go to Thompson Boathouse because that's gonna be crazy with all them dang boats going in and out. But the fish are not shallow right now. They're not coming up shallow, so I'll go fish some deeper water. I think I know where I would go if I do end up leaving. No, because that spot the gar move into when it's low tide. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I need to, find some structure and just get up on them. I'll have fun catching them. especially when I can find them, figure out where they are, locate them, and then just get up on them and tear them up. There's this one lake, I can't kayak fish out of it because there's no access to take your kayak down. You gotta walk down this hill, big old hill. But that's where I caught my crappie at. I definitely would go back there and try to get him. We have a lot of lakes near us, like 4 or 5 of them that are pretty big, but they are super pressured, especially for bass fishing. They are very pressured. That's how I started out doing that for like my first like year and a half. And I remember days of just going to the lake all day long, 8 hours, and only catching like 1 or 2 bass. Some days none. That harbor is a good spot by the docks. Is it shallow though? Is it shallow? Maybe Jones Point may be good right now. That's pretty deep. I don't want to fish shallow. Because I'm fishing shallow right now and it's not working. It is not working. These fish don't want no parts. Alright, middle rod. Middle rod, it's time to recast and rebait middle rod. Fishing on credit. When this rod got hit, that bait was gone. And that was like 30, 40 minutes ago this rod got hit. Whatever it was took the bait with it. Alright, here we go. Got some fresh carp going out. It's a pretty big size piece of bait. I want some fish, so we're gonna send some sun out there. freshen up all the things. Freshen them all up. It looks like the Lord of Flies over here right now. These flies is everywhere. Sheesh. Putting the whole gizzard shad head out. It's time for some donkey baits. About to reel in on this middle rod. We're gonna put this whole gizzard shad head out with all the blood. See if we can entice some fish to come. Y'all, that boater finally left. Now it's time to catch them fish. They was confused. That's why we wasn't catching. They was smelling some scent upriver. They was smelling some scent downriver. They didn't know which way to go. Now the boat is gone. It's time to ride. If rod number 3 goes down, it's going to be a fish at least 15 pounds. Should be. Dinks hit big baits too, though. So, let me go to the restroom real quick. go. Let me wait on that. As soon as I was about to go to the restroom, some people started to walk back on the trail. Looks like they're leaving. They thought they was gonna have a nice little romantic honeymoon. Wrong. Ass is over here fishing. Go find another honeymoon spot. Go over to the homeless spot where it smells like a dead skunk over there because there's so much trash and garbage. It's crazy. All right, they're gone. Let's go try this again. All right, we back. Freshly baited up rods. What is the best go-to bait? It's all relative to your bodies of water. On the Potomac River, the best bait is eel. The best bait is eel. I don't have any eel out here with me today because Richard already had baits, some gizzard shad and carp, which are also very good baits to use. But the best bait, eel hands down, catches the most fish, caught my most fish on eel, stays on the hook. I can catch, 100 fish off of one piece of eel. That thing ain't coming off the hook. But it's all different. I would say go with whatever is the bait fish in your area. If you got shad, bluegill, gizzard shad does very well. Whatever shad, skipjack, depending on what area. We don't have skipjack in our area, but skipjack is a good bait to use as well. Skull Rush, what's up, champ? I'll give you the sale price. I wholesale price anytime you order. Downey's tackles in the house. What's going on, Downey's? He's sending me a package of stuff to try out. We're gonna give Downey's. Oh man, I just squished a bug on my hand. We're gonna try some Downey's tackle. Ties up and rigs up his own leaders and stuff. Yeah, John. Fracture Fix, this is that spot. It was right there. It was right there. Right now, we're good. The ground is dry. It ain't all super muddy and stuff, but I was like, Chris, be careful. It's muddy in there. Whoop! Down he goes. I busted my butt right here a week before that, too. When Everett came into town, I slipped right over there. I was reeling in a fish. I was catching a fish. I didn't even realize it. Like, as I fell, like I had the rod in my left hand. When I fell, I threw the rod to my right hand and caught it, and then caught myself on the ground. I didn't even realize that I did that. Somebody was like, nice way to transition, and the rod never hit the ground. I was like, oh man, I didn't even notice that. Central Cali in Has House. What's going on, Brian Waldo? Appreciate you popping in from California. Sweet doggy, we waiting on one. We waiting on one. Right now, I'll take any fish. We got one fish so far. It was like a 4-pounder, 5-pounder. I waited till I got a fish on to start the live stream. And we caught a fish, and that was it. That was all she wrote. Nothing else since then. Nothing else since then. But we got new baits out there. Carp on rod 1 and 2. I got the gizzard shad head on rod number 3. They're all pretty nice sized pieces of bait. Bigger than like what I would normally use in the wintertime. But, you know, we ain't catching nothing right now anyway, so let's throw some bigger baits out. Hope for some big fish to come along. There's a 60 inbound. There's a 60 inbound. This is not how this day is gonna go. I'm not gonna allow this. I am not going to allow a one fish day. It's unacceptable. 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 There we go. There we go. What is that? Are you able to see the rod tips? These little dinky little weenie bites. I'm telling you, I'm about to be out. I'm about to be out. And that's looking real garish. Just lost my slime cat rod today. Caught it just before it went in the Mississippi. Darn fish was gone, but got the rod back. At least you got the rod back. I'll take the rod over the fish. Yeah, man, cause the way they're doing their bite is like, that's it, just a little twitch, a little tap. No takedown, no slack bite, nothing coming into it. They don't even get it in their mouth, so I'm thinking it's gar. Gar got those long, skinny mouths, and they're impossible to hook. Impossible to hook. John Euler he came down here though, and we fished this exact spot. Mind you, I fished this spot many a times before, and I've never caught a gar. And what does John Euler do? He catches a gar. Circle hook went right into the middle of it, the bottom of his mouth, right into the middle plate, in the bottom of his mouth. Perfect hook set. It was about I don't think it was like a 34, 35 inch. It was like a 6-pound gar, 7-pound gar. I ain't never seen a gar caught on the Potomac River. I know we have them out here, but I've never caught one or never seen one caught until John Euler come out here and catch one. They fight really good. See, I've never caught one. What I should do is I should bring a rod, because I know that at low tide here in the summertime, in the spring and summer, it looks like now with the water temps warming up, the gar is starting to move in now. When the tide gets low like it is now, the gar come in shallows. They come into the shallows. So I could throw some cut bait out there with a treble hook and have a better chance of hooking them up. But the only thing is I don't want to catch catfish with that thing. The catfish will eat that thing too. Doug Honeymoon Outdoors, listening from work. What is the count? We got one fish on the bank. Started off the live stream. That's it. One fish from the bank at the beginning of the live stream, and now it looks like we're getting a bunch of gar bites. So I may be packing this thing up soon and moving to another spot. Because that last bite pretty much confirmed what I thought them other 3 bites were. You know, I'm still holding out hope. but I shouldn't because the gar done moved in here. We had 3 bites earlier. They all looked straight to the gar bites, and then that last bite right there, definitely a gar bite. And the good thing is I don't got a lot of crap to pack up today. This is a very easy pack up. Very easy pack up. Got my wagon over there, so it'll make a quick move. And then go try another spot, see if we can't get some fish. I have a spot that I'm thinking of, may do good. May do good. Chucky was just there the other day though, and he didn't catch anything. And it is low tide right now. I'll give it until 2:16. I'll give it until 2:30. 15 more minutes, 2:30, 2:40. That way I'm packed up and back at the truck by 3:15, and then I can hit one more spot up. Longest gar is about 4.5 feet long, and that's small to some. Never caught a gar before, me personally. What's going on, Guerrero? Appreciate you popping in, champ. How's it going? Any luck today? What's crazy for me today, 25 mile per hour wind gusts. Sheesh. Yeah, I ain't fishing out there at 25 mile per hour wind. Only one fish so far today though. Only one fish. Anthony, that would have to be blue catfish because that's what I catch the most here on the Potomac River. This year I want to go after target flatheads more, but I've only caught 2 of them. Blue cats are my favorite to go after and target, but I want to target more flatheads. I heard that pound for pound, you know, they put up a really good fight too as well. Channel cats, I catch channel cats, but the biggest is like 6 or 7 pounds. That's not going to be better than a 50-pound blue. Maybe if you catch like a 30-pound channel, that'll be a good fight, or a 20-pound channel, but our channel cats don't get that big here, so I like to go after the most exciting fight. What's up, Haz? Ernie was killing it yesterday. Hope you have the same for you. So far, it's not looking like it. We only got 1. And I've been out here. We've been live for 151 minutes. But it's 75 degrees out. I can't get myself to stay home. I know. That's the struggle. That is the struggle. If it's nice out, I just look at when it's nice days, I look for the least windiest day, because out there in the kayak, you know, windy days are no fun. The good thing about this stretch is you got the mountains on one side and you got the woods on the other side. So it'll block the crosswinds, but if the wind is coming east to west, it's gonna go up or down river. So you gotta pay attention to the wind directions too. It's definitely not as bad here to fish on windy days as it is when you fish in the main river. Where I'm at, and they get up to 30 pounds. Yeah, the biggest channel cat I've caught is like 6 pounds, 7 pounds. There could be a 30-pound channel cat lurking out there in the bay somewhere. Let's go, Haz. Ernie is back in the house. Ernie, we trying to get some fish, but the fish just don't want to bite. And right now, the gar have moved in on me. So we ain't catching nothing right now. We got taps, we got bites over the last hour, but they've been some gar bites. So I'm about to pack this thing up and head to another spot. This spot just ain't cutting it. On a lake, unfortunately, no good big rivers near me. Closest like 2 hours away. I normally find coves to tuck into on winter days. Yeah, Buck, man. It's a good spot though for the wintertime. It's a good catfishing spot for the wintertime. But with the warm air temps that we've had and the sun being up, and warming up the shallows too much, it got these guard coming up. Caught a few by surprise. That's why I was thinking about heading over there, man. I'm thinking like, man, you know what? It may have them active over there in Haynes. I have to give it a try. So springtime, we got the shad run about to come. And when the shad run comes, there's bait everywhere. Up here, up Fletcher's, you got bait over at Haynes Point. And it makes fishing good. Dominic Hollis with the $5 boom. Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, you was by the bridge. Yeah, I saw that. That's why I was thinking about heading, but on the other side, though. On the other side. We may be packing it up and heading over there. Not maybe. I am about to start packing it up and heading over there. Because the guard done moved in. They done killed this spot. Well, we'll only be coming here during incoming tide. Now, at this spot, anyways. Don't come here at high tide. It's no good. Alright, I'm gonna start packing up everything around and save the rods for last. So I can get to another spot and have some more fish in there. right, that's everything. Everything but the rides. Boo Rockers in the house. What's up, champ? Steve, what's going on? Fat boy Eric, what's up, champ? I'm about to start rolling these rides in, and so I can go hit up another spot. Well, this spot, this ain't it right now. All right, guys. 72 awesome people still in here. The fishing magician, what's up, champ? All the way from AZ. Uh-oh, I come in and see hats packing up, man. The gar moved in, Mark. The gar moved in on me at low tide. So, yeah, I had to pack it on up. For the last hour, I've been getting, you know, them little stupid dinky gar bites. We were good all winter here at this spot. But now that the water temps is warming up, got the guard moving back in shallows again, so can't come here during low tide, during outgoing tide. Well, I got here at high tide, so only had a little bit of time to fish it before them guard moved in. But yeah, we're gonna go hit up another spot, and I'll go live when I get a fish on. If I go to the other spot and I don't got no fish on, then I'll see you guys next time. But I'm gonna go check out another spot and do some scouting and see if we can get find some fish. But I appreciate you guys supporting, appreciate you guys watching. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Peace.